Whereas domestic violence affects all of us, and the isolation, stress, and financial strain caused by the COVID-19 pandemic have made the situation worse for many. Whereas the National Domestic Violence Hotline reported a rise of 9% in the number of calls received since the onset of the pandemic. Whereas the YWCA's Domestic Violence Hotline has had an average increase of 100 calls each month over the same months as last year. Whereas victims can be of any age, race, sexual orientation, religion, economic status, and the resulting damage is inflicted not only on the victims, but their children, families, and communities. Whereas intimate partners violence accounts for 15% of all violent crime. Whereas domestic violence is not a private matter, but a crime with devastating effects that reach beyond victims, disrupting our schools, places of work, and worship and neighborhoods. Whereas we as a community need to continue to take decisive steps in developing and strengthening policies and laws to hold domestic violence offenders accountable and to support and assist victims and their children. Whereas YWCA's Greater Lafayette Domestic Violence Intervention and Prevention Program has had constant demand for advocacy services and space in its emergency shelter for 41 years, and that need continues. Therefore, we proclaim October Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and we ask everyone to join us as we send a loud, clear message to abusers that domestic violence is not tolerated in our community. We urge all citizens to actively support YWCA's Greater Lafayette Domestic Violence Intervention Program and Prevention Program and other victims assistance programs, not only during the month of October, but throughout the year, in a collective effort to end domestic violence. Thank you.